Here we go, first long video in a while. Just hope you sit back and enjoy it. And if you do, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe. Adults, trying to stay hip, keeping up with youth culture and being years late is so cringy. Adult secret. It's all international. Nothing will prepare you for how fun it is to watch teenagers' faces you dab at them. I will pause as they when they least expect it, and I will love every second of their horror. Found memories of how one of my shipments would very earnestly ask the youngest deckhand, "Was that Jeet? Was that a Jeet?" every time he tossed dock lines. The blue thing is back. Sign at my local movie theater that feels like a desperate warning. Eggman security system during a break-in. At this point, I wish advertising in general was just illegal. Word of mouth only. Maybe exceptions beneath a certain net value, like if you're a startup or a family-run business. But if you're already making billions of dollars, then marketing, even one single commercial or banner campaign, should be a crime, and I mean crime. Like the CEO gets investigated on national television and goes to prison forever, and everyone agrees that they are a sick, fricked up maniac. The woman version of Kyle should be Laura. To help explain the point, here's Laura, left with her Monster Energy rifle. 100 gex Laura Lee Monster Energy Kyle. There's a wall between Sucky Wokis and the fricking. And brother, I'm in the trenches. And girl, I'm playing both sides. And brother, I'm a war profiteer. You people cannot be trusted in the war room. There's a lady on the train, knitting so aggressively and quickly that her needles clank like some sort of cartoon character, and I'm super intimidated. She's smashed out a shawl in like 35 minutes, and now she's aggressively eating a sandwich. I can't. That sandwich is gone. A packet of chips, gone. Fuel for the knitting machine that she is. She said it again. You can't remember where you came from. You can't remember where you're going. You can't remember knowing. POV. You're Cotton Eye Joe. This is the funniest freaking response I've ever gotten on any of my posts. Ever. What is a Tumblr post that is so embedded in your head that you can't help but make shorthanded references into it in real life? For me, it's this one. He'd come on here with a Lana Del Rey profile picture. And it didn't say like 48 in his bio. He'd just be indistinguishable from any other type of Tumblr mutual. He'd come on here every day, posting like, "Still haven't freaked that old man." And we'd be like, "No, don't give up, king." One time, a man approached me at the bar, talking in Spanish. So I assumed he was Spanish. And we started speaking. We had a whole ass conversation. And at some point, he was like, "So, what part of Spain are you from?" And I said, "Well, actually, I'm Italian." "What part of Spain are you from?" And he was like, "I'm Greek." One time I was in Argentina, and I was so tired of speaking Spanish, because I was not very good at it, LMAO. So I broke into exasperated English, and the retail seller girl quickly understood me and engaged me in a conversation. We talked for a while. She introduced me to a makeup brand, and then I decided to buy it. While she was packaging the purchase, she asked me if I were from the US or perhaps UK, and I just said, "Oh no, I'm Brazilian, haha." She looked me straight in the eyes and said in clear Portuguese, "I'm Brazilian too." Me watching Merlin. Why are there so many historical inaccuracies in this TV show about a wizard that can talk to dragons? Why are there tomatoes that shouldn't be tomatoes? My suspicions of disbelief covers the magic-related stuff, but not the Colombian exchange. When I was doing my master's back in 2010, my archaeology cohort would gather a night flat Saturday evenings to mock the latest episode of Merlin. I had archaeonicizers I covered. We had textile specialists. There was a Anglo-Saxon burial students who could branch into early medieval social and material culture commentary. There was an metallurgist for the armor and weapons. It was a delightful weekly roast. My dad trying to explain a concept of money to me. Say you have a sandwich, and I need your sandwich, but I don't have anything to give you. You're not just gonna give it to me. I would give it to you, my dad. In elementary school, we had, basically, an immerse economics lesson that was playing city, with different jobs and businesses. It was mostly a semi-free time for socializing and selling slash buying toys and snacks from each other. On one of these lessons, we were supposed to learn the importance of paying for a small amount of money into health and or business insurance, because you had the chance to get being hit with daily disaster and a huge bill. Anyway, some kid who didn't buy insurance got hit with a medical bill early on, so he was supposed to be bankrupt and have to sit the rest of the game out. The 8-year-olds were not having it. They spontaneously invented crowdfunding, and he could keep playing with everyone else. Kids who don't get it are right, actually, endlessly, morbidly fascinated by how, when you're a kid, you're constantly having parents, school, religion, media, all drumming into drumming it into your head that sharing is good and you need to do it. And then you grow up and suddenly all like this is the real world and is every bastard for himself.